Yeah. Welcome to the open book, where truth don't hide, stories ride, and every chapter got that power. Turn the page, now you stepping in, where real ones talk and the fake pretend. From viral heat to deep convo, we write the truth, let the whole world know. This ain't just a channel, it's a movement. The open book, every story, every voice.
Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha, and I hope everyone is having a fabulous Saturday on this beautiful Saturday here in Texas. It is also Mother's Day weekend. Happy early Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there and the mother figures, whether you are a mentor, pet mom. Y'all, I heard about that on YouTube today. I forgot. Those are still mommies too. Okay, pet moms. But happy Mother's Day. I hope you all enjoy your weekend. Let's see who we have here so far. Hi, Snooki. Welcome. Thank you for joining and for being first in the building. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining, sis. Hey, Becca. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hey, Boo. Hey, Boo. Say hello, chat. I'm in the bushes, laying down before work tonight. Oh, hey, I understand. Okay. Man, I hate going to work on Saturdays. I think I don't have to do that no more. Shout out to you, hey, Boo. I used to hate that. Okay. Hi, Dr. J is in the building. Thank you so much. I appreciate you joining us again. And y'all got to check out Dr. J. I know. Look, hey, V. V said I'm at work in the bushes. Thank you, V, for joining. Y'all, V came over to Dr. J's chat one time when I was over there. She gave Dr. J a run for her money. Okay. Baby V was running her mouth over there. It was so funny, but we had a great conversation. Y'all, we could talk on that topic. She was talking about education that day. And when I tell you, baby, we were in that chat for hours. Hold on one second, y'all. My family came in, surprised me with something. I was like, okay. Yes, it was a great conversation that day. Hey Boo said, happy early Mother's Day, moms. Thank you so much, Hey Boo. And happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. Sometimes I say that, but then I'm like, oh Lord, you don't know if everybody's a mom or who to say it to. So I just say it to everybody. Thank you, Dr. J. Hi, TNT. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, Dr. J said Ms. B helped me make up my A game. Okay. She made me make up my A game. Uh-oh, be careful. What happened? Thorn. Oh, a thorn? Oh. You okay? Okay. Hi, Fiona. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hey, Royal D. Thank you for joining, Queen. I appreciate it. Girl, D, I've been out all day. I still have to listen. Girl, I got to go back and catch up. Oh, my goodness. So, y'all, we're going to get into a topic that, and it's so ironic that it's around Mother's Day because Peach Mcintyre had been in hiding. I ain't gonna say she been in hiding, but we hadn't seen her for a minute. And let me just say my disclaimer before we get started. This live is for educational and entertainment purposes only and discovered under the Fair Use Act. Information shared is alleged in our opinions as we react to various topics and people. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let everyone know we are live. Okay, girl. Thank you so much, D. Hi, Miss Josephine. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, again, Fiona, we just, oh, y'all. So, Dr. J, you must have just gotten off the live. Okay, I got it. Well, thank you for coming on over, Fiona. TNT said, Happy Mom's Day to all of us ladies. If you are moms, yes, and stepmoms and auntie, come on now, that step in. You are appreciated. I know that's right. I ditto that. Hi, Rebecca Boo. Welcome. Hey, Kay. Welcome. She said, popping in to say, Happy Mother's Day weekend. You ladies enjoy yourselves. All your hard work is appreciated. Thank you so much, Kay, and happy Mother's Day to you as well. And so thank you, Dee. Same to you. And so she had pretty much been gone after they had moved. Okay, for those of you who've been following. And it's been more so her mom being at the forefront recently than her. Now, she would come out and post here and there, but we noticed that she really was just posting some older content, older video. Okay, thank you, Kay. Older videos and so forth. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she popped up on a video with her hair all did. She got some fresh braids, had her chain on and all of that. Hey, Key One, my sis is in the chat. Hey, girl, where have you been? It has been a while. Thank you so much for joining. And so, y'all, I don't know if y'all been keeping up with Rasta Queen, which is her mom. There has been like some drama with her going on back and forth with another content creator this week. And so Miss Rasta, she's been trying to keep a positive front, but every once in a while, she'll talk about the drama and things of that sort. And yesterday, she went out and she pretty much went to visit some of her family and her friends. Okay, so you've been busy. Okay, got you. I understand. Hey, Shelly Shells. Hey, sis. Okay, now my sis went live, y'all, earlier. So y'all got to check out. Shelly Shell's been really showing out. Okay. She does not wait on us. We don't even hardly get to come up. We got to ask for the link. She used to volunteer to give us the she used to volunteer to give us the link. Baby, she said, I got it. I'm gonna have to stay from over in Shelly Shell's chat. She got men up in there flirting with married women and single women. He trying to get whatever you can get, whatever he can get in her chat. Okay. Hi, Marie. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hey, Janelle. Thank you for joining, ladies. I appreciate it. But it is we have laughter. She plays music, such a relaxed atmosphere. So y'all want to check out my sis Shelly Shell's channel as well. Thank you, Janelle. Same to you, sis. And so, ironically, Miss Tracy, which is Rasta Queen, she's been trying to go out, kind of keep her mind going. I guess it's the Mother's Day weekend, and she was folding up clothes on live. Baby, this is the most I've seen her go live. Every time I come to YouTube, she's live. It's been quiet in other sectors, but she's been keeping it lit over in the peach sector. I don't care what she's doing, going to work. Then she doing one folding clothes. And so yesterday she was with her family, okay? And in what is it? Riverview Terrace. I think that's where they are in Tampa, Florida. Hey, Elevated Queen, welcome. Thank you so much. And so she was showing off her family and all of that. And then, y'all, I noticed something. Peach, not too long after Miss Tracy was showing off her family and they were all happy, and she was telling us who everyone was, is when Peach uploaded 2 videos. Now, these videos, they were also in the Tampa area. And I got to thinking about a couple of things, okay? Now, this is Mother's Day weekend, and I know that things are not just gravy between her and her mom, okay? And I know on a serious note that is hard when you have a living mom and things are not gravy or y'all not really talking like that. And so who's to say, she puts up this tough front, but who's to say what she's really feeling inside, okay? Then you're seeing now your mom on camera, so happy You see some of the other siblings there, your aunts and all of them. And then where are you? And not only where are you, but she was walking around without even her own little mini family. Okay, her and her husband and 9 kids, and hopefully not 10 kids. Okay, we're hoping that that's just a theory. Okay, a little myth. And so I started thinking, that's funny that she uploaded that right after Miss Tracy uploaded her live. Okay, was she feeling some type of way? Because she was kind of mirroring what Miss Tracy was doing, but on the negative side. Okay, it was like throwing shade, and I started thinking to myself, her throwing this shade, was that to mask her real feelings, like her putting up this front, like I'm not bothered about what they're doing over there. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this, because Miss Tracy was trying to pretty much talk about how everyone that lived in that area, Riverview Terrace, I think is it Riverview Terrace in Tampa? If anyone's in Tampa, let me know. That community, that they were like a family. If one person got sick, they would all come together and help that person, or they would be there for each other. And so she was giving like this positive view. Everyone was laughing. This one, was giving the vibes like those cookouts, when you like on Jason's Lyric, where everybody was cousin. Okay, you go pop up, everybody cousins, come on, get you something to eat. It felt like that atmosphere. Everyone was outside having fun and talking and laughing. And then you scroll over to her channel, and here she is now. If she not just masking her feelings and trying to kind of give some subliminals and throw some shade at her family, then what is she doing? Are you trying to be the next real estate realtor? Okay. Are you trying to help the person, that real estate agent that help you get your home? Because for a person that just moved, and if you don't live in that community, I don't think about just traveling back. If I did live in the hood or the projects, let me go give a tour, unless I'm either living there trying to sell it or something. Because you looking crazy walking through the hood and you say you don't live over there. Now, I did see one content creator. She said that she believes that she does live over there in Tampa, in that area, because she was walking, y'all, giving a tour of different parts of that area. But she's saying that it's to help people that are trying to move into those areas. Okay. And let's see. Hi, Jasmine. Welcome. Hi, Fresh from a Nap. Welcome. Okay. Hi, Chosen by Yahweh. Thank y'all for joining. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Fresh from a Nap. We're going to get into it, because it was definitely some shade being thrown on yesterday. And so I was like, well, what is all of this about? It just came out of nowhere. You've already moved, but now you're giving tours and talking about the hood. And really, and then y'all, it was funny because baby, her comment section, she lit them up, and a lot of it is rage baiting, as we know that she's known for, to get them to talking. Okay. All right. So let me pull up the first video, and we're gonna go with Miss Tracy first. And I'm gonna show just a snippet of what took place there yesterday.
Hey, Rico. Rico.
Oh wow, Jasmine.
So you know what? When one of us pass, I don't care where we live at, we all come together and we all be there to support the family that's going through it. And that's how Riverview Terrace is, because that's how we was raised. And if you from Tampa, Riverview Terrace, we like a little block. We was like a little block, but with a lot of power. Because our mothers taught us, we fight, we play together. And when one of us do something wrong, our mothers got on each other, and the other mother. Wait a minute, hold up. What they did, Virg?
Rico, call him, boy.
So
Hey, Rico.
we in our little apartment, it was Broad, Floyd Avenue, Hairline, and Central. That was the little corners right there. Right there. And when the other parent got on us, our mamas didn't say nothing, but they pull out a belt and get on us too and tell us you was wrong while you why you was being disrespectful. You think I'm finna side with you, I'm finna get that butt.
And you know what? I can agree. I don't know how many of y'all grew up in areas where everyone was like kind of close knit, where you knew each other from through whether it was your grandparents, your mom, and they pretty much had permission to get you together. If your parent or your grandparent, your aunt, no one was nearby, they all looked out for each other. So I could relate to what she was talking about in this section of the video.
So that's how we was when we was coming up like that. Oh, I'll be damn! I thought this was Gumaka.
Yeah, it's Rico. This Rico. Yeah, all right. Guess so. That's 1738.
So what? I'm good. I thought this was.
Let me fast forward. So like I said, I don't want to show her whole video.
Always put they different.
I want y'all to see the difference
to the side to come together for that family who have lost somebody. And I always cook. I always try to be there for them because I look at it. Everybody from Riverview Terrace that I grew up with, those are my sisters and brothers. They moms was like my aunt. They moms got on me.
Okay, pay attention, y'all. I want y'all to listen to something. So, because when we go to Peach's video, it's a reason she brings up Riverview Terrace. Okay, it's a reason. Thank you, Rebecca, for the super chat and for being a sponsor for today's live. She said, love your content, open book, keep growing. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So I want y'all to listen to what she's saying about Riverview Terrace, okay? Because when we get to the other video, Peach brings that up and it's almost going in the opposite direction, giving a differing view of what Miss Tracy is saying, okay? And it's to me, it's coming from a place of bitterness and her experience, but you could tell she must not have gotten over a lot of things by how she views certain things about the hood, okay, and how she grew up. All right, so let me go back. Thank you, Dee. Okay.
And I always cook. I always try to be there for them because I look at it. Everybody from Riverview Terrace that I grew up with, those are my sisters and brothers. They moms was like my aunt. They moms got on me when I did something wrong. They moms weren't even much scared to pick up the phone and go tell. And they are telling your face. Hey, girl, when you move back here? I told you that last time I was at the casino. I forgot that. So that's why I can't lie, because I do want to show y'all, because sometimes when they think we come together, all we do is we want to fight each other. We don't know the meaning of love. This is love right here. And like I was talking inside and I was telling the sister, because it was only two of them. And I remember the day when their mom brought them home from the hospital, the young lady who passed. I remember when she came from the hospital. And I was telling the other sister, I said, you know what? Asking from the bottom, look at my little cousin. Look at my little cousin, her little thin end. Look at thin end. Thin end. Thin end. Look at thin end. Yeah, thin end. Look out. Look out. What you gonna do with them? So I was telling her, absent from the body me present with the Lord. And sometimes, you know what, we be upset, but we all human, we cry, but we always got to think about all the good times that we had with that person, because we're not gonna be here forever. We're not gonna be here forever. So I just want to come on here. All right, see y'all, love y'all. I just want to come on here and show y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
So, and that's all I'm gonna show of her live. Y'all, if y'all want to see the full live, you can watch it on Rasta Queen. Now, I wanted y'all to catch the part where she was talking about how people try to view it as, oh, people are always fighting, is, you know, such and such way. This video was posted, this live was done prior to Peach posting her video. Okay. D said it's a lot of people that do love her. I have to say that. Yes, exactly. Jasmine said, word on the street, she has fought everybody, so I guess she wouldn't have those problems. Wait, you're talking about Miss Tracy. Now wait, Jasmine. That hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay. Welcome, Kimberly. Thank you for joining. And so, y'all, I remember I was on live one day. Now, y'all know everything. A lot of y'all know everything. I was so tickled and shocked when y'all told me that Miss Tracy was fighting over in the casino. We pulled that video up. I was done. Okay, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that whatsoever. So it does not surprise me, Jasmine, if she has fought. But what we don't want to do, and what I hear Peach doing in her videos, which, you know, hey, everyone has their opinion, is generalizing things about people that stay in the hood. Okay, not everyone that lives in the hood fights like that. Okay, so I'm gonna play just a little of her video because y'all know there's certain parts I wanted y'all to hear. Okay, and I'm not gonna even really show the whole thing. Okay, let's see. Let me see which one I want to play first. Okay, I think I'm gonna play this one first. Okay, now before I play this one too, y'all, when she was walking through these apartments, okay, and she was stating that these are apartments where they get vouchers. She's walking through and she said, y'all see all of these cars here? It's 11 o'clock here. And y'all see all these cars. That means that these people not working. They talking about they have work from home jobs. Well, one thing that I do know is some people do work like the evening shift or night shift. So you can't say that, oh, if it's some cars here, that everybody is unemployed. Okay. Miss Rasta and Miss Netta could pass for distant, not distant because wait a minute, Miss Netta like to throw hands too. Okay, Miss Netta want to throw hands as well. Pick that up. I'm like, but yeah, so yeah, you cannot just say, oh, because it's a lot of cars, people are not working or they're lying about working and so forth, because people work different shifts. And for a person that was once on Section 8 and so forth, she really talks down a lot to people that are potentially on Section 8. Okay. So let's get into this.
Somewhere that is tax credit. They'll help you buy a house. They'll pay your down payment. Actually, after your first 2 years, you can make around $120,000 and still keep your home and still pay the rent within those limits. And a lot of people never utilize that part about living in tax credit. People can say, Peaches, you're being stereotypical. Hey, how you doing? But the truth is the truth. It really is. I wouldn't move in here. I'm going to show you guys some low income communities that I would highly recommend that nobody would know you're staying over there with a Section 8 voucher or that is tax credit.
But my thing is that's my okay. I was thinking Peach was throwing a lot of shade talking about wouldn't live here. Exactly. Okay, someone came into my comments talking about what shade has she thrown? A lot. Okay, especially in these two videos. Hey Boo said, why was she? Thank you. Why was she walking through there? I feel she did it to be shady. Hey Boo, thank you. I'm glad somebody is seeing that. First of all, girl, you saying you wouldn't live over there. Why are you walking through these apartments? Now, are you trying to be the next real estate agent where oh, I'm trying to think of how to say it, Lord. Are you trying to be the next hood real estate agent and really cater to people who are on Section 8 and trying to show them, oh, these are some nice places to come and move to, and maybe connect your real estate agent that help you. Maybe she's going to give you referrals for every person that you refer. Okay, I don't know, but the timing of this looked very shady considering her mom was just on live. Everybody having fun. You not there. First, she not even walking through this apartment with her family. I don't even know where her family at. And then you just pop up showing videos, a whole tour in the hood. Like, to me, it was the whole timing of when it was uploaded. Who knows when it was done? But when you uploaded, it was like right after, like an hour after Miss Rasta did the other live. Allison said Peach is embarrassed because she had to go back. She's very ill and needs intense mental health therapy ASAP. Exactly. And I feel that she lives in that area. I could be wrong. It's my opinion, but I don't see anyone do this later. I'm on live. I don't see anyone living in a rich area, okay, saying, let me go ahead and give y'all a tour of all these hood areas, as she calls it, and giving advice. I think it's advice that she got. Okay, when she was just evicted, because y'all know we were already talking about the fact when she had brought up the voucher situation right before the eviction, right before she had to go to court. Okay, and she was in the car. This is when they got that pack and play. And she said, shoot, she was joking about it, but I don't really think she was joking. She said, shoes, why they giving out free diapers and stuff? I need to see if they'll give me one of those housing vouchers. Okay. And so it was taking a while. They gave her a length of time to get moved out. And people were speculating, you know, was this the time that they were looking for her place and all of it? So if there are places with 3 bedrooms and 4 bedrooms that you could get with a housing voucher that does not look like the projects, as people call them, hey, why not move there? Okay, so does she know so much because she's in one of those situations? Because why are you way over in the hood right now walking around? Like, it just really looks suspect. It really does. Fiona said, yes, Allison, totally. D said, I don't pay Peach no mind with anything she say because she's been doing this for years. It's nothing new. Okay. Jasmine said, on one hand, she is shading then, and then she is telling them to go to luxury apartments or homes. Exactly. That's the part. It's a contradiction. But like I said, I believe she's throwing the shade to really mask that she's feeling left out. She's seeing everyone over there having fun without her, not even bringing her up, because none of her cousins and family members on that live said, hey, where's Peach? Nobody asked about her. Okay. I miss Peach. Nobody said that. Shout out to corporate thuggin'. Well, I always say thugger. Corporate thuggin' Mika, because I really call her Mika, but I want to say her full name on here. Shout out to you, sis. Thank you so much for joining today. Y'all got to make sure you subscribe to this queen. I put in her chat today, I said, baby, you not playing. Okay. She got videos posting all times of the day and the night. Okay. Thank you for joining. Hi, Jackie. Welcome. Thank you for joining, sis. Yeah. And so who's to say that she didn't get one of those vouchers and that lady was able to find her a really nice home with that voucher? Okay. And it's nothing wrong if that's what you have to do. Okay. It's nothing wrong with that. But the way she's talking about it, thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that. The way she's talking about it is in a negative way. Okay. Let's continue.
Community is tax credit. I know people that have been living over here for like, shoot, I'm old now. They've been living here for at least 15 years, 10 years. It's the breezeways. My favorite tax credit communities, I'm going to take y'all there shortly. So you all can see they got their bikes outside chained up. But I would say over here, though, it looks nice. It looks clean. Like they're keeping it up. I'm surprised. But I still wouldn't move over here. The men is still sitting on the steps on the breezeway. That's why, like I said, the new tax credit community across the street, I'm super shocked that they have balconies. Like, I wonder what that's gonna be like. I wonder, are they gonna be super on it and strict like Riverview Terrace, or are they gonna end up being more lenient like Belmont Heights?
Okay, so she said, so she's trying to put that Riverview Terrace in there because that's what was just shown by her mom. Okay, trying to say, oh, that's the tax. Trying to show that there is another one, Riverview Terrace, although they're a little more strict, but she's putting it into the same category. Okay. D said, Mika, I do watch your videos. Yes. Okay. Hey, Terry, welcome. Thank you for that, Terry. I appreciate that. I said it earlier, too. Yeah. So being very negative about those apartments. Now, if then after that, y'all, you would have thought, oh, okay, she just showed us an apartment. No, then she showed us some more apartments, walking and showing the bus line, the different stores that are right there in front, and then had the nerve to say that the women that live in that area pretty much take care of the men. So what does that say about her? Because girl, you used to live there in that area. Hi, Southside Tara. She said they're all low income tax properties, 10% of the apartment. She's uneducated on this. What's LITC thing? What is that? What does that stand for? Okay, let me pull up that other video. Because y'all, when she said that, I said, girl, you telling on yourself. And somebody in the comments said that as well, talking about, well, are you saying that you taking care of your man and you lived here too? Okay. Jasmine said she was talking about herself, trying to normalize it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then she said, watch that bucket. Then she said she inherited Section 8 from her mom. So she started throwing shade at her mother also. Okay. Was it in this video? It was in the other video. I didn't play that part. But she said that she inherited Section 8. No, you can't inherit Section 8. You have to go and apply for it too. Okay. So just because your mom was on Section 8, then don't try to make it look bad because you had to do it as well. Okay. Have some type of empathy. Southside said, oh, low income tax credit. Gotcha. Thank you so much. New builders use it everywhere in Houston. Yes. And that's what I'm saying. Nowadays, it's hard to determine the difference between the two. Okay. Because they're building new properties, new apartments, new homes that are taking these vouchers. And some people, they're paying regular rent and some people are not. Okay. But there are stipulations that they pretty much have to abide by because they want to make sure that those properties stay nice, clean, also secured and things of that sort. Okay. Mika said, never knew she. Thank you. Okay. That's what I said. I was like, well, girl, are you the next real estate agent for the low income community? Because the way she was going on tour, she was taking us around to different apartments, and she even picked up and did some more today. I haven't gotten into those videos yet, but she was showing some more properties today. Now with her, remember what she said, if it's not making money, what? Okay, it's not worth her time. So I don't see her just freely leaving her family, going, using her gas or getting on the bus. Because she using her gas because she does have a vehicle, using her gas, going around to these different properties just to be nice. Okay. She said to herself, if it's not making money, then what are we doing? Okay. So she's getting something out of this, in my opinion. What is it that she's getting? Now, yesterday, I think the timing of it was she was trying to throw a little shade towards those people that didn't invite her to the cookout. Okay. And she was a realtor. It was short-lived, right? Very short. Okay. Probably can get her a referral fee from that other realtor. Tampa looks like a very nice city because she probably wanted to get settled, knowing that lady had to help her. Okay, really help her because she had a lot of evictions on her credit. She had just come out of an eviction. Then money-wise and so forth, she said she would pay up her rent. So that lady probably found them a nice house. So she's like, okay, look, and this is just me, my theory, y'all. I don't know this to be true. I'm thinking that now that she knows how to play, the game, and she's done it before, but now she has this house. Is it possible that if she refers people to a realtor, that she gets something out of that, or even these apartments? If she, does like a brand type of situation with them, could she get a fee? Because I really don't think she would do this for free. Okay. I really don't think that she would do this for free unless she sees some type of benefit out of it. Tampa looks like a very nice city. Yeah, I don't see like anything run down that she's shown. Hi, Crystal. Good evening. Welcome. Peach is trolling. Yes, she does that too. All I can see is that Crystal. Fiona says she is really bitter and miserable, deflecting from her current home she clearly is not happy in. Oh, Fiona. Okay. All right. Allison said for someone that had very unruly children, her fault, she had the audacity to try to be bougie. Hello? Yes. And it gives bougie a lot. Okay. Crystal said since she moved, she ain't been posting like she used to. Nope, she hasn't. She hasn't. Mika said a finder's fee. That's what I'm wondering. Would there be some type of fee involved for her? And the way she talks about Walmart being so ghetto, she sure goes to Walmart. I didn't hear her say Walmart was ghetto. Okay. Jasmine said her old videos showing properties and the city were so cool. Her and her mama with these fake personas. I can't take it. Right. Okay. All right. Let me go to the other video. Let's see. All right. Let me make it bigger.
We in the hood though, like the hood though, like really, really, really in the ghetto. Back in the day, I used to have a YouTube series called Tampa Living with Peach, and I took you everywhere in Tampa. We that stretch. Today I am on Hillsborough Avenue. Hey y'all. It's super duper loud out here because of the truck. But for those of you who aren't from Tampa, Hillsborough Avenue is historic. It is a historic Black area. It's actually protected by the city of Tampa, so they can't really do a lot of gentrification on Hillsborough Avenue. But as you guys,
let me get to this part, y'all. Fast forward.
Literally just hop on a bus and go on about your business. Also, it's not too far from bus. I think it's bus 2 that they made free. Like you don't never gotta pay bus fare. It's absolutely free. I mean, it's a hike if you gotta walk, but if you could get on one bus and transfer down there, you end up like swim well. Also, the benefits of living in the hood, especially in this part of Tampa, is that you're right by the trade college. I actually went over here to this trade college, Earn Tech Leary, when I was 18 years old. I had just had Gregory McKay. I got my child care license. Well, I'm lying. I went to school to get my child care license, and I was working at a daycare, and then I dropped out of both. Quit the job. I quit the job. I can't stand other people's kids. I only love mine.
Ooh,
and I dropped out of my child care school. But
baby, she would not be one that I would let babysit my kids. By her saying that, I was like, no, ma'am. I don't like nobody's kids, only mine. And really, we all question that sometimes because, girl, when are you with them? The only time, to be honest, y'all, that I see her just really kind of with the kids is when they go to Walt Disney and they went to this water park. But as far as just sitting there, engaging with her kids, really talking to her kids, like showing those moments, motherly moments, like she'll hold them and take pictures and things like that. But you don't really see her. It's usually Wood that's with the kids. Okay. So I don't think she like no kid. Okay. Crystal said she's stay lying, nothing new. She said, how does she know the buses are free? Okay. She knows a lot about the area. She says it's because she used to live there.
To be nurses. They got a nursing program. They got hair braiding, all that kind of stuff, child care licensing, and more stuff. Y'all can go online and look. And then if you keep going, you have McDonald's, you got Bank of America, if it's still open, I think it is, Suncoast Credit Union, and then at the light down the street, you have a Walmart. So you'll literally be by everything. We're gonna try to get a peek of these new apartments. It is closed because construction is still a construction zone, but I'm gonna try to get some information out of the workers. Like, y'all know when these open, y'all know how much they're gonna cost. We gonna figure it out. Here's your next bus line. You got bus 12. So you literally can get wherever you need to go. For those of you who are looking to move into Tampa, Florida, you can move into Meridian. They have a 2-bedroom, a couple 2-bedrooms available.
She said
$1,286 a month.
Who was that said she knows a lot about it? It's Jasmine. If something is free, she knows all about it, honey. Okay. Right. She loves Tampa. Okay, because she knows a lot about it. Open book. She posted that her oldest son just got his first check for $10,000 from YouTube for being a content creator. Okay. Well, shout out to him. Okay. Hi, boss lady. I wouldn't let my child go over to her house and she doesn't like children. Okay. I don't know why she posted that or said that in this video. Child, she knows a lot about it. Okay. And so I was just curious about that because, hi, Robin, welcome. Same to you. I was curious about that because she pretty much knows a lot, y'all. And her taking us on tour, that really shows that, yeah, she has some history. But the timing of all of this is really what I honed in on, that she posted this after that video with her mom, and she zeroed on that particular area too. Jasmine said, did she post the proof for that? Jasmine not giving her no grace. Okay. If she didn't, she's lying again. Classes by McKay coming soon. Clock it. Okay. Thank you, Beverly. Same to you. And shout out to all of the mothers. I was saying that earlier. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and mother figures. Okay. So yes, y'all, we're going to see, because she even did some videos today highlighting some other areas in Tampa. So she's spending a lot of time in Tampa. Okay. A lot of gas if she living somewhere else, coming on over to the hood. Okay. I know her little schemes. I see. I see. I'm telling you, it is crazy. And I really feel that, and I don't know how things are going to go. As far as if she even wishes her mom happy Mother's Day, or if they kind of still talk. I know that her mom, for those of you who don't know, just recently got into a little beef online with another content creator because she said that she had talked about her grandson, which is one of Peach's children, and she didn't like that. And so she cares about, her family, and will go to bat for them, it seems like. Boss Lady said, I don't believe McKay made that much. She's a liar and delusional. See, I don't know what all he does. I haven't visited his channel, so I don't know what all he does on his channel. I think she lives in Tampa. Beverly said that too. I think she does too. I don't see someone going. That's like me going over to, if I'm in Houston, I'd have moved to a whole other area. I'm just going to continue to keep going over there, showing y'all places where I grew up. Like, I may do a video about that, but I won't just, let me tour all these apartments and start showing y'all all these different apartments. If you're low income, you can do this, and giving them all the game to get in there and stuff like that. Like, to me, it's given she's really invested in it. Now what is she's getting out of it? I don't know. Let's see. Hey, who the F is she? Welcome, sis. Thank you for joining. The only time I went to his channel is only once. Okay, because I don't know what he does on his channel. Hi, Beverly. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Happy Mother's Day to you as well. And he seems to be rehearsed stuff to me. Yeah, that's kind of how Nika Diwa, her channel is. It's a lot of rehearsed and scripted content. And he may kind of have that as well. Hi, Dare to Search. Welcome. like me and my mom is put that again. Like me and my mom, this and that. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so he pumps her up, so maybe they'll go to her channel. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So we'll see. I don't know. But I just when I saw the timing of all of that, it just really made me think that I believe in my heart, and I could be wrong. Like I said, this is my own opinion that when she throws shade out like that about the people who live in these certain areas where a lot of her family still lives, and she's not included, that she's masking her real emotions um, with shade. And she's kind of talked about that before when she throws out, she'll be transparent, and even that, the way she says it when she's transparent shows that she's not healed from that. And people that come across like that, like really tough, or like, oh, this doesn't bother me, you need to just grow up, suck it up, da 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 da. They really want love. They really want to be included. She would have preferred to be there probably with her family, seeing everyone happy, seeing family that she hasn't seen in a long time, but she probably does not click with them now. And then this nasty attitude sometimes that she has in the whole let me shade people that live in these types of environments. Because on one hand, you're shading, but then on the other hand, like someone said earlier, you're inviting them to live at those places. Well, would they want to live there if you're saying, oh, pretty much people that live here don't work, pretty much people who live here fight all the time, and all of that. It can't be both. You can't knock it down, but then try to get someone to buy it. Like, you can't make it look bad and then want someone to do it. That's just not going to work. It's like it's not freely or something. Yes, exactly. I think she's back in Tampa as well, in my opinion. That's why she's so quiet. She said what she said with her chest, and now back what she's okay on the F. I'm telling you. She said it with her chest. I'm not coming back. And girl, now you walk around the streets, okay? You can't ever get too high and mighty. She knows she has talked a lot about people and relatives in Tampa. Exactly. And they know it. They probably watched her video. They probably watch her lives too. And probably talking about her like she thinks she all that. And I'm pretty sure she did have to go through that with a lot of family. I'm pretty sure that it was some of that talk, like you think you all that because you this, you that. So she's probably had to go through some of that, in which, I don't agree with people, down because you decide to move on or you got out of the hood. But when you have this negative attitude and talking down to people and shading people, that doesn't help the situation. Okay, that does not help them want to include you. But I do hope that her and her mom, do kind of work through their situations. They will probably need a lot of therapy, considering the things that the allegations she's put out about her mom. Jasmine said, who talks bad about their grandma? Okay, girl. Hi, Rebecca. Rebecca, I mean, that's our guess. We don't have any proof because she really hasn't gone live in their new house. She's shown pictures like of the kids' rooms and like the bathroom area, but she hasn't like walked around. You know how when she lived at the other apartment, or what was it? Apartment, I guess. How she would be walking around outside. You could see the building in the clubhouse area, the little business area. We could see all of that. She hasn't done that. Now, I don't know if it's because she's trying to protect her address and things from getting out again, because a lot of people did kind of figure out where she lived, which that stuff was public information, that eviction and things like that. It was public information, but people learned of her address and calling and, calling the apartments and all of that. So I don't know if she's just trying to be more protective of that, or if she lives back where she started in one of those areas, but not necessarily the apartments that she's showing us. Y'all get what I'm saying? Because I just don't see her just walking around downtown somewhere. I don't know if that's considered downtown, but where's your car? Because baby, if anything, I'm not gonna be walking. Okay, if I'm going through there and I want to show people the apartments. Y'all will see my phone posted out the window. Not that I'm shading it or anything, but if I don't live in that area, I'm not gonna be walking through these people apartments and giving y'all a tour. Okay, y'all will see me passing through, rolling down the window, showing, hey y'all, if y'all are looking for some apartments, you can come to these apartments, XYZ. That's what you would see me doing. Not walking around to here go the bus stop, here go our store over here. This is no, okay, it's too hot. It's too hot for all that, first of all. Okay. So that puts up a red flag. It's too hot to be walking around outside. Number two, where your family at? Because you just left your family in a whole other part of the town and you came over here. And then what do you benefit? Because we know your time is worth money. Okay. So what was the benefit? And then why do that an hour after your mom was just talking about Riverview Terrace? And then here you are talking about people that live in the hood. Okay. Like it wasn't a good look. Kiara said you're deflecting because why you prancing down to the Walmart with a rainbow bonnet on looking straight out of Tampa Bay, but hey, you sit so high. Okay, and welcome, Kiara. Let's see. Crystal said probably back to where she started. Right. And she Crystal, you don't miss nothing. See, that's why when I'm walking or something, I don't even go live. I need all my breath. Sometimes you like, baby, I ain't trying to talk to you. I'm trying to walk. We're not trying to do the live at the same time because people pay attention to everything. She has called everyone PAHs, so she unlocked humility. She had no choice. Okay. Is it too hot there? What's the temperature there? Because baby, it's getting too hot here in Texas. Girl, she's where she belongs. When she lived in a nice area, she was acting and looking like a project chick. Ooh, my ghetto. Or she tries to take a deep breath when she talks. Yeah, I noticed that too. So it was definitely suspect. It was definitely suspect on the timing of all of that. Dare to Search said, what will Peach do if YouTube stops tomorrow with her husband and 9 kids? Well, I guess she'll be a realtor because she already getting some practice out of that. And also, she probably would depend on the other money from the other platforms that she's getting paid from and just sell more classes. And while she's walking around touring, did she ever give that last class that fall asleep with Peach, all of those people, their time? Because they started moving. I don't think they got their full amount of time. I don't know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But they probably wondering, girl, can you pull over somewhere, go to a library and finish this class? Okay. Okay, it's 60 degrees, so that's not too hot. Hi, Mandy. Welcome. Mandy, not you on the YouTube at your niece's graduation. But thank you, sis. I appreciate the support. Okay. She looks like she is with child number 10. Okay. I was looking at that picture chosen by Yahweh. The picture when she was in the mirror in the bathroom with Wood and the babies, and I was looking at her stomach too. It was kind of hard to tell, but her stomach is a little more rounded, and it could just be baby fat from the last twins. Back on government assistance. She looks like she's okay. I read that one. She's back on TikTok. She voted for Trump, so that may be a no. Oh my goodness. Government assistance, although she talks big body ish about people who get it. Right. Okay, they haven't started. Okay. Hi, Mrs. Brown. She said she looks pregnant too. Okay. So I don't know, y'all, on that pregnancy part. I would hope not because, y'all, that's a lot of kids. I'm sorry. That's a lot of kids. And I know they did the video when they were at it was some type of splash pad, little pool area. Y'all stop, pool area. And I don't know if I'll be able, because see, I got two, okay? And when we go to those types of places, my nerves are all over the place because I'm like, oh my gosh, oh, where y'all at? What, what's going on? They're, making sure my husband's there, lifeguards are there, and all of that. And so when you have like that many, that's like taking a class on a field trip, while you got all these kids and you got to pay attention to them, little babies about to get in the pool. I was like, Lord, what is going on? So yeah, I take my hat out to anybody that got that many kids, because she's not the only one, y'all. There are some other content creators that also have a lot of kids like that, and it takes a lot of teamwork, okay, between the spouses, a lot of teamwork, and sometimes the older siblings, kind of help out as well. That's them bathrooms, steak and lobster tails. I don't think, and eating at those casinos, okay? Because just because you don't go to one casino, okay, what does that mean? Can you go to another one? Jasmine said, could that be why Wood rushed out to get snipped? Possibly. Okay, then it's going to be 10 bad children. She says she likes numbers. She seems like she would have wanted a nice round number of 10, and then we're done. Okay, she likes numbers. Thank you, Shelly. If y'all would like to support and help me reach my goal, you can send any super chat for any amount. I greatly appreciate it. Or you can hit the like button for free. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Jasmine said there's no teamwork. Wood does everything, and I mean everything. Yes. Okay. I'm telling you, we see him with the kids more so. Because she was even saying, when they were, hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay, thank y'all for your patience. Yeah, and she didn't want to go into the water. And she said that she had paid for swimming lessons and things like that. And she was kind of halfway watching other kids because she was recording. And I'm like, Lord. And I'm like, oh, Lord, that's a lot. It takes a lot. You have to have teamwork. Hi, Felicia. Welcome. Hope everyone is enjoying their day so far. Yes. Okay. Because I just got back home not too long ago. I had a me time, just going out, doing a little shopping for myself and getting a little house things. Yeah. And sometimes you just need that alone time. I was spread thin with 4 boys. Ain't no way I could do exactly. Okay. But at the same time, they be trying to avoid their kids. Yes. And a lot of the time, like I said, on a lot of her videos, you see her by herself. Rarely do you see them all like, oh, let me take 4 of the kids. Like, why wasn't her and 4 of the kids walking down the street? She leaves him with all of the kids. Okay. Or let me take the twins. Let us go on this walk through the apartments. You don't see that. Okay. He got the twins and the bigger kids. Or the bigger kids can go with me since we walking through the hood, since everything's so negative about the hood. Let me take my oldest 3. She leave that man with all the kids. Okay. Now I only have 2, but 9, that's a lot. That's a lot of kids. No, you need to take your kids with you. See, that, you know what? It goes back to that thing about remember how they say, like, with younger girls having babies, right? And sometimes they'll have the first baby and they're too young. When I say too young, under 18, okay, 16, 15, and their grandparent, that person's mom and dad, takes care of that child. And then they go out and get pregnant again. See, they have not had to feel the effect of really, really, right, the little baby getting kicked out of daycare. They haven't had to feel the pressure, the tiredness, the frustration, the anger, you want to go and you got to tag along. They hadn't really had to get that. So it's like, oh, well, shoot, somebody else going to take care. Let me go and do another one. Okay, well, she knows she really don't have to feel, oh, let me get this one out the car seat. Let me go into the store. Now I got to put them into the buggy. Dog, now I got to get the groceries. Now I got to take them out the cart. Let me put them back in the cart. Let me get the groceries. Let me do this. They crying. Oh, man, I got to change the diaper. No. Okay, they at home with what? She has not had to really go through that too much. I don't care if people do say she got experience. She's had X amount of kids. Yes, it's a different thing though when they are with you all the time. Little kids, little babies. Okay, they're not in school yet. So that little baby would be your tag along. You're going to have them babies with you all the time. Okay? You got to go and change them. You got to feed them. One crying while the other one sleep. You hoping this one don't. She's not experiencing that while she goes out and doing these lives and videos and things like that. But I guess they have an arrangement. You know, she makes the money, gives him his cut, and hey, you take care of the kids. Yeah. Or with McKay, her older son. She ain't had to feel it, y'all. Okay, Nick Cannon can go out here and have 20,000 kids. He ain't had to feel all 20,000 of them being at his house. Okay. At one time, while that's a whole classroom, okay, multiple different ages, multiples, I mean, everywhere. Okay, one of the baby mamas was just complaining recently, saying that Nick hasn't seen his baby girl, and this is the one that they lost a son. I think her name is Alyssa. She said Nick hasn't seen the baby in about, I think, 2 months or so. Well, how can he? For when he got 10 jobs, okay, and 20,000 kids. What did you expect, though? You saw in the news feeds and in the tabloids of him having all these other kids. It wasn't a surprise. Okay, so yeah, when you don't have to have that all the time, it's different. Okay, it is totally different. You have your freedom still. But if they were all with you at one time, baby, you'd be tired of kids. Okay, like you said, you don't fool with nobody kids but your own. Yeah, you would have been stopped at number 2. Okay, or number 1. Crystal said, P just let them children run amok. Exactly. He sure did, Jasmine. It is sad she has no female friend to even have lunch with. Yeah, now that speaks volumes. It really does. She ain't no better than Nika. Is it Nika DY? Is that the one you're talking about? A mother's job is never done. Grant, ma'am, can you at least start the job before you say Hi, Christy. Welcome. Okay, let me catch up. Okay. Cheryl said, did you see how she had those twins laying on their stomach and the cover was on one of the twins' noses? Oh, no, Cheryl, I didn't see that. You see, that's dangerous in itself. Thank you, Cheryl, for the super sticker and for being a sponsor for today's show. I appreciate that, sis. Let's see. If she went to school for childhood development or whatever she said, she should know how important it is to teach children things, unless she was lying about that. Okay. Yeah, that's too many. Jasmine said one of her sons was in the hospital, and I bet those Disneyland trips was the cause. Oh, really? When was that? Whoever wanted what? A fresh from a nap. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, so it is. Hey, my thing is the bottom line. I feel that some of the things that she says is from a place of hurt. She's not going to admit that she's hurt because she already feels that people come for her anyways. And I do feel that some of it is from a place of hurt and childhood trauma. And she's had a live about that too, y'all. And I think she does want, to a certain degree, a relationship with her mother and some of her family. Now, I don't know how close a lot of her and some of the other family members are, but I don't really hear her talking about her family in a good way. Which son? She posted it earlier part of last week. Oh, wow. You know, dang well she was lying. She ain't developed in her own child. She can't. Okay. It looked like the one. Oh, really? Wow. I didn't know about that. Well, I hope he's okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. We see how much power y'all got. And it seems fresh from a nap. It's just sis, I tried. Okay. I don't even read the rest of the comments because we said this last night. I was on Entertainment You Love, her her live, and somebody came in there and said that she was just jealous. Okay. And I get tired of people saying that. Let people have their opinions and do their commentary without you always thinking that people are jealous. Okay. First of all, we could stop at the 9 kids. Okay. That would put me out of the realm of jealousy because ain't no way I got two. Now I'm trying to get through a whole live without them like tearing each other up. Okay. The sibling rivalry and just worrying me while I'm on live. So ain't no way I would want 9 kids. So we could even stop there. Okay. We wouldn't even have to explore that any further. Nobody hates anyone. You haven't heard me use the word hate. I've even tried to have empathy for her. Okay. So please don't come into the chat with that. I don't mind people having varying opinions, but we're not just going to be disrespectful with it and do that. We can't do that because I do have people that are from even in my other lives that have varying viewpoints and they're good. They share their viewpoints and they leave it at that. And I gave this person a chance and came back with the same stuff. Okay. So it's Mother's Day weekend. And believe me, I'm not trying to hear it. Okay. Felicia said, oh, wow, he's one of the sons that rarely gets camera time. I hope he's okay. Okay. I think he is because you can tell it was old content. Okay, gotcha. I hate when they say jealous or hate. Yeah, like what for? I mean, oh, Lord. I don't even entertain it too much because some people, they just try that and they don't even know what they're talking about. I find it very hard to empathize with this lady. My heart wants to, but she is just vile and nasty. Okay. And that's what I even said. When I went over there and was in her chat, I said, hey, to each his own. Okay, she's just not my cup of tea because I don't like how she talks down to people. Okay, and the words, the nastiness, the race bait and rage bait, all of that. Look, we go through enough of that with Thorn. Okay. And so I can recognize that when they try to do that, the gaslight, all of that, you can recognize that. But as I was stating, I do think that it's from a place of hurt. She would never admit that. Okay, she would never admit that. She wants everyone to think she's strong. You got to get over it, move on. She got her own family. She don't need nothing to do with those people. Okay, and she gonna leave it at that and shade them every moment that she can. But she wants to be loved and really appreciated and wants to be a part of her family and probably wants to have a relationship with her mom. I do feel that. Okay, Jasmine, that's crazy, right? She's not a likable person, but I don't hate her. Exactly. She's on her high miniature donkey, not horse. I cannot. Okay, between Jasmine and who the F is she? I cannot. Okay, y'all have no grace. Y'all have no grace. Okay, no grace and no mercy. Oh, and then y'all noticed though, when she did come back, baby, she had that hair did. Okay, she said, if I'm gonna pop up, I'm gonna pop up on her with my hair did. With that chain on. Okay, she talking about ghetto baby. A lot of sophisticated people don't wear those chains anymore like that. Okay. That was back, y'all. I remember people wearing those chains back when I was in middle school. So I already know that was probably back in the 90s, like type of wear. I just feel sorry for the kids because she's not teaching them no home structure, no manners, no nothing, right? Because anyone can buy for their kids and take them on trips and things like that. But you have to be there. You have to be present. You have to teach. Okay. They don't know. They're going to do whatever they want to do. They're going to eat whatever they want to eat. unless you teach them boundaries. You teach them, okay, look, this is what we do when we go here. You don't just go jumping on everybody's stuff. You don't just tear up everything. Hi, double twins. They do say jealous or hating, but fail to mention the what part of the jealousy. Okay, just tell me. And y'all, I'm telling you, across even 3 sectors, you will hear this from their supporters. Okay, those 3 different people, those influencers, you will hear that, but they never tell you what part. They never. It's just a general. Y'all just hate. Y'all jealous. Y'all. No, tell us of what. Okay, let me see if I got that. Okay, because it may be something I have they don't have. Okay, so let's start there. If we're gonna say, please come with some evidence, come with your proof, okay, of what we're jealous of. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Right. I had to check one of the PAHs about saying that. I literally had to let her know many of us are very successful, well-off women. Captain can't get right, has nothing to hate on. Okay. Hello. Thank you. Mentioning the obvious is not jealousy or hating. Exactly. Elevated Queen said, I had my own struggles taking care of kids while working. Could never be jealous of someone struggling harder than I did. Ooh, woo. Okay. Right. And her children stand up and eat, and she doesn't teach them to sit their tails down. Okay. Nor does she pop their legs. She just laughs. See? Jealous of what? Ain't nobody jealous of that. Exactly. Look at B. B had to come out the bushes to laugh at them. Okay. I'm telling you, give us the proof with it. Okay. Oh, yet standing up and eating. And we talked about the same stuff. If y'all follow the Queen of Kings, the same stuff, y'all. It's some of the same stuff with her too. No structure. Okay. Just letting the kids run amok. You just want to reach through the screen and just say, sit down. Because nobody else is doing it. Okay. And they always have a bunch of food all over their faces. Oh, Lord. I hate on Peach because they're cheating a husband and 9 kids that she doesn't tend to. I hate that my mouth is all cracked up and dry. Right, Dr. J. I'm saying, really? Like, who's hating? Yes, please let me know. Enlighten me. Yes, because don't, like, my thing is this. I would not go into those people's comments, okay, and say anything about, man, y'all just hating on us over here. Man, y'all jealous. Like, that's something a little child says when they're in 1st grade or 3rd grade. Okay, like, give some evidence. You are an adult. Use your proper conversation styles. And when I say that, like, come with, like, back it up. Okay, if you're going to say that, you have to have a statement. See, we're teaching kids this right now as they're having to provide evidence of statements they're making. So if you're making a statement like that, you need to back it up with evidence. Okay, don't go into another chat. If y'all are listening from the bushes, don't go into another chat saying, oh, y'all are just hating. Y'all are just jealous. Please come with at least 2 pieces of evidence. Okay, at least 2 of what people are hating on or jealous of. Okay, because there are people that are on YouTube that make way more than her. Okay, if that's what y'all about to say, oh, y'all just actually making 5 figures. It's a lot of people that make 5 figures a month. Okay, it's a lot of people. But they also don't have certain problems and issues and credit and evictions like she does. So we got to be careful with that. We got to be careful. Jasmine says her life will be my biggest nightmare. Okay. The corners of her mouth hate her. That's it. That's all in her neck. Now, with all seriousness, y'all, I do hope that she does go and get her neck checked. Like, seriously. You don't want to play with stuff. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, you don't want to play with stuff. Let me take this picture now. I don't know why I said that up there. And she made that song about her husband. Her husband ain't cheating and her Tootsie don't stay. Wait a minute. I missed that. Oh my goodness. I missed that. Seriously, look at the big picture. Look at her life. Look at her period. What is there to be jealous of or hate on? That's what I'm trying to figure out, Felicia. And if they want to come in the chat and tell us, hey, I just want to know. Thank you. Last video she did with that girl with the red hair said otherwise. Okay. Mommy section is first to say we jealous. I'm first to say objection. I forgot we haven't done that in a while. Hey, boo. Open book, neither do they brag about what they have. Exactly. When people have stuff, they do not go around bragging about it. You won't know that they have it. They don't wear it. Okay, they don't wear all the fancy stuff. You won't know that they have that much in their accounts. They don't have to brag it for what? For what? Okay, because who are you trying to prove something to? Okay, it was in her short. 10 kids, a cheating husband who has done it 20 years, a gambling addiction, funny girl, stop. Oh no, loud, uncouth. I could go on and on. Jasmine, you gonna be in time now. Oh my gosh. Her daughter has his own. Yes, okay. Like seriously, she needs to get that check. No shade or nothing. I've even had to teach a couple of them how to spell. Oh, Felicia, thank you, girl. I'm so sick of it. I'm gonna start charging a tutoring fee. Okay, because if you are going to pop off, if you are going to get bowdy, you better come with some correct grammar, okay, and spelling. Because we sick of it. Under these comments and things, I'm sick of it. Use the correct form of there. I'm sick of it. I'm going to start charging a fee every time I have to correct it. We're sick of it. Okay. She the one to be flashing all that money down at the Navy Federal. And she did a post talking about has anyone else not been able to get into their Navy Federal account or something the other day. Yeah, it looks real bad. It does. She got over 640,000 subs and her viewing is not adding up. Make that make sense. Clock it. Okay. Yes, Jasmine, same here. I could go on and on too. And she had the nerve to say something about reading hooked on phonics. Right. Her neck be talking about Ishtar. Her y'all see that I'm not talking about that girl. I'm saying she needs to go get checked out. Okay. And take that stuff seriously. Okay. Because baby, no. But y'all, that was all that I had on today. I thoroughly enjoyed each and every one of y'all. This has been a fun live. I mean, y'all do not play, okay? I want to send a special thank you to Rebecca and Cheryl for being our sponsors today. Thank y'all so much. Y'all ladies are a blessing. I thank y'all for being here. And also, I want to wish all of the mothers and mother figures, stepmoms, pet moms, okay? I had to learn about that today. Pet moms, all a special Mother's Day, the aunties and so forth, mentors. Happy Mother's Day. Make sure you do something for yourself, okay? If nobody else buy you something, go buy you something, okay? Get you a nap in, go out to eat, okay? Go see a movie. Do whatever you want to do, okay? We have this whole month. I'm not just celebrating. We're not celebrating just this weekend, just tomorrow. No, we're going to make it a month, okay? We deserve it. My kids looking at me like, what? We deserve. Now, we might get the cards and stuff tomorrow, but hey, this is our month, okay? This is our whole month. Thank you, Dr. J. Same to you. Thank you, Marie. Same to you. Jasmine said happy mothers. Yes, to all of the great mothers and also grandmothers, godmothers, okay? I don't want to forget them as well. Obi, you got to talk about that. No, I'm not. Yes, motherly role. Happy Mother's Day. Yes, to everyone. I thoroughly thank you so much. And we'll continue to watch this. Now, we'll see if there's any shade thrown out tomorrow. Y'all know everybody gonna be watching to see if Miss Tracy, if she comes and say, my kids and called and wish me a happy birthday, all of them. Okay, so that means Peach called and wish. Y'all listen for the clue words. Keep your ear to the street. Oh my goodness, double twins. Thank you. Same to you. Hi, Charlene. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I thank y'all so much. And I hope everyone has a blessed weekend. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell because you never know when I'm going to go live.
That's my part.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Look, Micah, man, that's the Mabry crew, y'all. Hey, boo. Hold on, Micah. I'm going to go out and buy me something before my husband buys me a bag. Hey, boo, you and Tommy. Not that you're going to go buy some. Hey, send that vacuum to me because mine is broken. Okay. Okay, Micah Man from the Mabry crew has a little song that he wants to sing for the mothers.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. I love you all mothers. You guys are the best. I love you all mothers. You guys are the best. Happy Mother's Day. We love you all women. Happy Mother's Day. We love you all moms. You guys are the best.
You too, Rebecca.
We want to say thank you all women. We love you, mothers.
Yay!
My brother stole my part.
Oh, Lord. She likes attention, too. They said, hey, Justice. Okay. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Hey Boo. Thank you all. I appreciate it, and I just hope everyone has a fantastic. Look at all the hearts, and he's looking, y'all. Hi, Pam. How sweet he is, Dr. J. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that, and he's thanking y'all as well. He's looking at them, smiling. Sweet. Thank you, Micah. They said, hey, Justice, for your part too. You know, Micah has this. Teresa said, got me crying. I can't even write. Oh. Charlene says he has me choked up. Happy Mother's Day. Y'all deserve it. My baby, he has this relationship with everyone that listens to me on a regular for sure, that he comes on. Y'all, he thought I was on live this morning. I was doing a video and he heard me do my closing on the video. He was like, hey, wait. I said, boy, and I got to redo that part because I'm not even on live. He thought he was missing it because he loves to say goodbye to y'all and give his message and his song. Hey, Boo said, hello, Justice. Look, they gave you some hearts too. Okay. I love you too, Pam. Allison said, okay, I'm back. Peach had her kids, and once they get a certain age, she's done. Allison, you silly. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that. Thank you, Shelly. Shout out to the mod, Shelly, and Dreamy Girl, for also being here today. I appreciate that. Yes, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Who the F. Dr. Jason Open Book. He is talented. Oh, thank you. Oh, look, Shelly said, hey, Justice Love. Y'all, because you know she usually not here. The times that I'm locked, she goes to after school and things. Sometimes Micah is here and he'll get a chance to be on my lives. Thank you, Tammy. Thank y'all so much for the love. It really means a lot. I love you all. And until next time.
Bye. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Bye.
Tell them Happy Mother's Day.
Bye. Happy Mother's Day.
Bye-bye.
You just flip through truth with the open book. If you felt that heat, like share and stay locked in. Another chapter done, but we far from finished. Truth on the mic, yeah, we handle business. Real talk, no fluff, just facts and fire. From the book to the block, we taking it higher. The open book, every voice matters, every lie shatters. Catch you next page.
Allison. Allison, you had me laughing. I was like, get out of here, Allison. You behind in the line. I love y'all.
Happy Mother's
Bye-bye.
Day.
You just flip through truth with the open book. If you felt that heat, like share and stay locked in. Another chapter done, but we far from finished. Truth on the mic, yeah, we handle business. Real talk, no fluff, just facts and fire. From the book to the block, we taking it higher. The open book, every voice matters, every lie shatters. Catch you next page.